Man, let's face it. If you're looking to buy a home today in 21, chances are you've experienced how crazy this market has been. As soon as you go to look at a home, there are 2 to 3 potential buyers already looking at it. If you decide to make an offer on it, the listing agent is just going to hit you with that, oh, we have multiple offers. Your highest and best offer is due within 24 hours. It's just nuts out here if you're looking to buy a home. It's hard to find something as a buyer. At this point, if you haven't submitted an offer and lost out on about 2 or 3 homes, you really haven't been trying that hard. So what exactly can you do in order to secure that home of your dreams? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you what it takes to buy a home in 2021. What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel where I go over all things buying and selling real estate. My name is Rob Bailey, realtor in the Chicagoland area, and today I'm going to show you what it takes to actually be able to buy and secure a home in 2021. Also, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I come out with more real estate content in the future. Buying a home in 2021 is just a different beast than when compared to past years. Ever since COVID-19 and the pandemic hit, and once the interest rates dropped, everybody all of a sudden qualifies to buy a loan, and everybody's out there looking for a home, which means more competition for you if you're a buyer. If you're looking to buy a home in today's market, you got to have a little bit of a different mentality if you're actually going to succeed at it. So let me give you some tips and quick lesson about what it takes to buy a home in today's market. If you're looking to buy a home today in 2021, you need to have nerves of steel when you're out there looking at homes. That means you need to have a higher tolerance of risk than buyers in the past. Gone are the days where you can take your time and take a look at 2 to 3 homes and then take the weekend to decide which home you want. Then once you find the home that you want, you make that lowball offer and try to negotiate the seller down on the price. Those days are over, long gone. If you're looking to do that to see if you can maybe try to find a deal, you might want to wait out this market and just kind of see what happens in the future, because as of right now, if you try that, you're probably going to waste a lot of your time and just simply be outbid for any home that you want. It's important to remember that today it's a heavy seller's market, especially in the Chicagoland real estate market. So that means the seller has all the leverage, or basically all of the negotiating power. As a buyer, if you come and try to negotiate the seller with anything, the seller is most likely going to tell you, hey, I have other offers, so just take it or leave it. And nowadays, they're usually right. Here's another important lesson for you if you're looking to buy a home in today's market in 2021, and that's don't stick to the listing price. Here's what I mean by that. Normally, when a buyer goes out to see a home and they want to make an offer on a home, in the normal market, they'll usually bid a little bit below that listing price to try to get the seller to come down. But nowadays, as I've mentioned before, as soon as a home goes on the market, if it's a good home, it's going to have multiple offers within days. Once it has multiple offers, there's chances are that someone's going to bid above that listing price in order to beat everybody out. So do not get caught up on that listing price. If something's for sale for $200,000 and you really like it, you might want to consider overpaying or paying over that listing price in order to make sure you can actually get the home. Now, just because it's listed at a certain price, that doesn't mean that's what the home is worth. A lot of times, listing agents out there will price the home a little bit below the market value in order to get as many bids as possible. If you fall for that trick and only bid the listing price, then you're going to miss out on that home. I know that as a buyer, that may go against what you feel because nobody wants to pay over the asking price, right? But that's where that tolerance for risk comes in. So before you make that offer, make sure you get together with your realtor to make sure that the price that you want to pay for, or that the listing price, is actually a good competitive price in the market. And also decide with them what's the highest price that you can make without, of course, paying too much for the home or paying more than what that home is worth. Once you do that, then simply, as they say, make your highest and your best offer and leave it at that. The next important lesson for you is to think before you ask the seller for any repairs. Now, once again, remember that the seller has all the leverage and all the negotiating power because they have multiple people coming out and wanting to buy their home. So if you come along with your offer, but you ask for the gutters to be repaired, or you ask for this to be painted, or you ask for a small leak to be fixed, do you think they're going to go with your offer, or are they going to go with the buyer that says, hey, we'll just take it as it is and we'll make all the repairs, just give us the home? The seller wants a smooth transaction, and of course they want as much money as possible. So they're going to go with the offer that gives them the least work as a seller to do. The seller doesn't want to make any repairs. They just want to sell their home, get their money, and move on. And in today's market, they absolutely can do so. Now, you can try to ask for repairs once you got the home under contract, but be prepared if they come back and just simply say, no, we're not doing anything because we have other people that want to buy the home. If that happens, you really need to think about if this repair is serious enough for you to just walk away from the deal completely, or if this is something you can take on your own, or maybe it's not that expensive to do. Well, once again, that's where those nerves of steel come in. Sometimes you might need to do a little bit of work just to get the home of your dreams, but as long as you're in the door, at least you'll have a fighting chance versus not getting the home at all by asking for a simple repair that might only cost a couple of $100s to fix. That's the silly reason to miss out on the potential home of your dreams. My final lesson for you is to know what you're looking for. Know what you're looking for in a home, and once you find what you're looking for in a home, do not hesitate to go after it. I know a lot of buyers, they like to see everything that's on the market when they're ready to buy a home, so they can kind of gather them all together to compare them to make a judgment about which one they want to make an offer on. But in today's market, it's such a heavy seller's market, you just can't do that. If you see the first home and you like it, by the time you go and see the second and third home, the first home will be gone. So that's what I mean about saying knowing what you want. Once you find a home that fits all of your needs, don't hesitate to go after it because it could be gone before you know it. Inventory for homes is at historic lows, and also mortgage rates are at historic lows. So that means you have a lot of buyers out there looking for homes, but not a lot of homes for sale. That's what's causing this crazy market we're dealing with here in 2021. So when you find a home that you like, you're most likely, on top of it being gone quickly, you're probably only going to have one shot at making an offer and getting that offer accepted. Because there are so many other offers, the seller isn't going to go back and forth with you negotiating your offer. They're just going to pick the best offer for them that was submitted. So make sure you shoot your best shot, and like I said before, submit your highest and your best offer and leave it at that. Alright guys, those were some tips on how to succeed in actually buying a home in today's crazy market in 2021. Any questions or comments for me, please feel free to reach out to me at my website, which is BaileyAcresProperties.com. Once again, my name is Rob Bailey, realtor here in the Chicagoland area with Arnie Realty Inc. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.